And tonight, with Hurricane Helene leaving widespread damage across the southeastern U.S., Central Texans are keeping victims top of mind. KVUE's Isabella Basco spoke with one Manor woman who is trying to find help for her impacted family member. Hi, Isabella.
Well, Darenisha, Zana Carbajal of Manor understands the impact of hurricanes. She lived in Florida for 9 years, but it's her sister, Jennifer Nielsen, who's really suffering its wrath as we speak. As Hurricane Helene was carving a path of destruction to our east, it was heart-wrenching for Zana Carbajal, a Manor resident, to watch it unfold.
I have not been able to stop crying. It's just been awful to see from afar and not feel like you can do anything.
That's as her sister, Jennifer Nielsen.
This big oak tree is just too much for us to get out on our own.
Oh my gosh.
And it
faces this widespread damage to their family home in Hendersonville, North Carolina, which is hundreds of miles from where Helene made landfall in Florida, but still saw catastrophic rain and wind.
So we had 3 different trees fall on our house. The largest was a big oak tree, and it was the one that went through 2 of the upstairs bedrooms. As it is now, it's not livable.
A home left with a gaping hole.
To think about it makes me want to cry. Like, I love my home. It feels very personal to have like my favorite spots in my home to just be like bang, gone in a second.
For Nielsen's family, the storm started happening early Thursday morning into Friday, with no cell reception until Sunday morning. With 4 kids to take care of and limited access to food, water, and gasoline,
She's just had like constant trials in life.
Carbajal is keeping her sister close to heart.
Her husband's just been diagnosed with a type of cancer. She got in a car accident and has scarring all over her hand. They've had a couple financial problems. To add this on top of it, I think is where I feel from like a very emotional place. Like I just feel really bad.
As Carbajal organizes a fundraiser to help with urgent costs like tree removal and insurance deductibles.
There's something special about catastrophe, and it's weird to say that, but I think it's just a reminder that we're all human and we're all going through really hard experiences.
Nielsen is touched by the kindness of strangers, hopeful the storm will pass and clear a new path.
It's rough to have to go through these things, but I have renewed faith in humanity.
And Carbajal is hopeful her sister and her family can take refuge here in Central Texas, since their school will be closed indefinitely and don't have a date to go back. Now, if you'd like to donate to the GoFundMe that Carbajal organized, I'll have a link for you on KVUE.com. Reporting here in the studio tonight, Isabella Basco for KVUE News.
Isabella, thank you. Texas is sending more resources to help with the aftermath of Hurricane Helene. Today, Governor Greg Abbott announced our state is sending generators to Georgia. Before the hurricane made landfall last week, he directed the Texas A&M Task Force to go to Florida to help with search and rescue efforts. Red Cross volunteers from our area were also deployed.